1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2. Now up to bat, Kyle Naranda for Channel Islands. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the first. Oh, line drive to left field. Naranda rounds first base for a single. 2 outs, top of the first. On the bump for Hope, Elijah Salgado. Behind the dish, Zach Tittle. Strike. Outside. At the plate for Channel Islands, Jay Freer. Two outs, runner at first. Salgado checks the runner. Delivers high. Ball 2. 2-1. Runner goes. Tittle down. Throws a little high. Runner safe at second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner at second, top of the first. Ball 3 inside. Ball skips away from the catcher. Runner advances to third. Okay, we get a full count, 2 outs, runner at third. So I gotta come set. Delivers for strike 3 and ends any threat of Channel Island scoring in the top of the first. Way to battle there for Elijah. Okay, on deck for Hope, Gilbert Sanchez. Oh, looks like, and Sanchez, a weak fly to shallow center field. Center field runs in, makes the grab for out number 1, bottom of the first inning. Now up to bat, Jeremiah Craig. Two pitches, 2 strikes for the Channel Island pitcher, as Craig fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Floats one high for ball 1, 1-1. Same pitch, a little further outside, but still high. Ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3 high and a little bit outside to Jeremiah Craig. Count is 3-1. Brings it inside, catches the inside corner for strike 2. Count is full. Oh, there you go. Pitcher challenges Jeremiah, fouls it off to the right side. Count remains 3-2. Oh, great pitch there. Mixes up the speeds. Jeremiah takes a swing at it, but just can't get a bat on for the first out. Correction, second out of the inning. Now up to bat, Joey Legg. Ball 1 high. Low and outside for ball 2 to Joey Legg. High for ball 3. Okay, we got 2 outs, 3 balls. And 4 straight pitches to walk Joey Legg. As Legg trots down to first base, that brings up Greg Vazunovich, the DH. Bottom of the first, 0-0. 2 outs, runner at first. 4th batter of the inning. Steps in. Pitch checks the runner and delivers ball 1 high. Ball gets past the catcher. Joey Legg trots into second base easily. All right, 2 outs, runner at second. strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Catches the top of the strike zone there. Oh yeah. Pitch goes. Center field is charging the ball. And they cut the ball to keep the run at first, and Joey Lay scores the first run for Hope University. Great at bat by Bazanovich, the designated hitter. Now coming to the plate for Hope, Andrew Danini, first baseman for Hope. Channel Islands pitcher tries to bend one in for strike 1. It's high and inside for ball 1. Bazinovich at first, 2 outs. Conservative lead at first. Outside for ball 2. Pitcher looked like he tried to aim that one. Ball 3. 2 outs in the bottom of the first, 1-0. Hope in the lead with a runner at first. Runner goes. Ball 4. Now up to bat for Hope, Nathan Estrada. Hope's second baseman. Comes to the plate with 2 outs and 2 on, with a 1-run lead in the bottom of the first. Oh. And he fouls it to the right side off of the net. First baseman runs over, tried to make a play, but the net got in his way. Strike 1 for Nathan Estrada. Oh. Channel Islands pitcher tries to bend one, loses the handle, goes behind Nathan. Catcher tries to get a glove on it, but just quite can't reach it. Runners advance to second and third. Still 2 outs. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ooh, great pitch, but he can't quite get to it. Fouls it back for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Ooh, a little bit inside there, catches him on the left shoulder, which will bring up Zach Tittle, the catcher. 2 outs with the bases loaded. Zach enters his second year at Hope University. Ball inside, gets away from the catcher. And Bazinovich scores easily as Danini and Estrada advance. Score now 2-0.
You just
Strike. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, 2-0 Hope. Ball high. Great pitch by the Channel Islands pitcher. Throws a changeup that keeps Zach off balance. And that's strike 3 to end the inning. But Hope scores 2 in the bottom of the first. Take a lead 2-0. Now coming to the mound for Hope, Sean Riley. Let's see if he can keep the continued streak here that Elijah Salgado provided. Elijah faced 4 batters, only had 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, and 0 runs. Defensively for Hope, Andrew Benini is at first. Nathan Estrada at second. Gilbert Sanchez at short. Joey Legg at third. In left is Jeremiah Craig. Mylan Jones in center. And Eric Lemberg in right field. Tittle remains behind the dish for the second inning. Okay, off the bat for Channel Islands, Delgado. Fouls the first pitch off to the right into the net over the heads of the Hope dugout on the first base side. Bradley spikes one for ball 1. Count evens at 1-1. Sets, delivers. Strike 2. Bends one, but bounces it just in front of the plate for ball 2. Count is 2-1. And Delgado drives one into right center. Mylan Jones runs over to grab it and keeps it to a single. Now up to bat, Jay Allegre. Okay, nobody out, runner at first. Riley makes a great pick move and throw over to first to keep Delgado close. Kind of surprised him a little bit. Ball one. Oh. Allegra tries to hit behind the runner, but a little too far behind. Foul down the first base line. Okay, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first, nobody out. Riley delivers a strike, followed by a sharp throw back to first by Tittle. A runner safe at first. Riley delivers, and Allegre just gets a piece of it. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Riley delivers. Oh, tough bounce off the infield. Up and over the head of Joey Legg. We'll see what the final ruling is there. All right, tough hop there down the third base line. Runner at first, runner at second. Now up to bat. Looks like M. Sixtos. Riley delivers ball 1. Riley delivers up the middle. Ball coming. And a great play by Mylon Jones in center field to keep the runners from scoring. Great butt by Sixtos there, taking a strike right back up the middle. But Mylon Jones charges the ball, prevents the runner from scoring. Bases are now loaded, which will bring up Jay Jimenez. Okay, bases are loaded. Hope defense brings the corners in. Middle field at normal depth to get the double play. Looks like they'll give up a run to get 2 outs here. Riley comes set from the stretch. Delivers strike 1. Strike 2. Seems like Jimenez is not quite picking up that pitch out of Riley's hand. Riley delivers another pitch for strike 3. Just something wicked right there. 3 in a row. Jimenez could not pick it up. Now coming back for Channel Islands, Z. Duary. Bases are loaded. 1 out. DeMurray fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Riley Divers again. Infield fly rolls in play here. And Benini. Correction, Danini comes in from first to catch the shallow infield fly for the second out of the inning. Okay, Riley's done good. 2 quick outs here. Let's see if we can get another and prevent Channel Islands from scoring. Now up to bat, Emanasi fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Ooh. Well, Riley bounces one and tittles all over it like a hobo on a ham sandwich. Back picks down the third of Joy leg. Runner dives back in safely. Great play by Tittle there. Oh, shallow fly, and Joey Leg loves it for the third out, leaving the bases loaded for Channel Islands. We're halfway through the second. Hope still leads 2-0. Looks like defensively, as I'm putting the pieces here together, sixth appears to be at third base. Jimenez in right field. DeWary at second. live mic. Mylan Jones, who takes high for ball one. Channel Islands pitchers evens this count at 1-1. Ooh, gets into one, but not quite. Just got under it. It's a lot out to the right fielder, Jimenez, for out number one. Bottom of the second inning. Which brings up the right fielder, Eric Lemberg. Great pitch. And Eric fouls it back. Oh. Channel Island pitcher bounces one for ball two. Three balls. Ooh, great changeup. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4. Great take right there. That'll bring up the shortstop, Gilbert Sanchez. Low ball one gets past the catcher as Lemberg rounds second on the pass ball, but stays at second. Strike. Great pitch right there on the inside corner of the plate. Oh, Sanchez hits it to the right side. Jimenez with the catch. Lemberg going to third and gets in easily, standing up. Great. Sanchez gets his job done, getting the runner in the scoring position and then over to third base, which will bring up Jeremiah Craig. Fouls off the first pitch. One for the fans. He's getting his master's. What's he getting in?
Business.
Thank you. What year is this for him? His 4th year playing? 3rd year playing? No balls, 2 strikes as Jeremiah Craig fouls off the first 2 pitches. Jeremiah Craig is in his 4th year of eligibility. Currently pursuing his master's at Hope University in business. And he takes one off the lower front left leg there. Takes a trot down to first base. Runners at the corners for Joey Legg, who had a 4-pitch walk his last at bat. Channel Islands pitcher delivers low for ball 1, Joey Legg. Great pitch by the Channel Islands pitcher for strike 1, ball 1, strike 1, as he catches that outside corner. Jeremiah Craig distracts the pitcher there with a fake steal and then back to first on the pickoff move. Low for ball 2, 2-1. Ball 3. Jeremiah Craig steals third base. Correction, steals second base without a throw. Runners at second and third. Two balls, two strikes. Kind of quick pitched him there. Outside for ball 4. Well, we saw a few more pitches, but the same result. With a walk, second walk for Joey Legg. Which brings up the designated hitter, Greg Bazinovich, who takes strike 1. Not even close for that pitch. Throw is off. Here comes a Craig from second on the errant throw to the catcher off of the pitcher's glove that gets away from the pitcher down the first base line. 2-run score on that wild pitch. Oh. Gets a good swing on it, but just misses. Oh, high pop fly. Just inside the fair foul ball line behind third base as the ball drifts away from the third baseman. And a heads up running play by Bazinovich to get into second on that high pop infield fly. Which apparently scores Joey Legg too. All right, that brings up Andrew Danini, who takes strike 1. Oh, great hit 1. He hits that one hard, but right at the center fielder, who makes an amazing catch. Danini was robbed right there by the center fielder. What a great play right there. Leaves his feet at the last second. Catches the ball in the air and skids across the grass towards right field for the third out. Hope still scores 3 runs and now lead Channel Islands 5-0. going into the third inning. Now pitching for Hope, Tommy Armendariz. Let's see if he can follow in the footsteps of Salgado and O'Reilly, who held Channel Island scoreless. Both pitchers had some traffic on the bases, but were able to get out of the jam. Where Salgado only faced 4 batters in the first, Riley faced 6. Gave up 3 hits. During the inning, but it was able to get a strikeout and 2 weak pop flies to the infield. So bring up the catcher, Balante. Oh, first pitch strike. Way to start it off. That's low. Ball 1, strike 1 to Balante. Ooh, high and tight. Strike 2. That'll take the count full. Great little change up the upper part of the zone. Balante fouls it off into the mask of Zach Tittle. Still full count. Oh. Balante hits it just to the right of the second baseman, Nathan Estrada, for a single. That'll bring up Tober. It's left-handed batter, long and lanky build. Runner at first, nobody out. Very conservatively at first for the catcher. Low. Still can't quite handle it. Looks like they may have been confused on that pitch. Ball gets away from him. And Balante advances to second. Inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Low for ball 3, 3-1.
How we doing?
Had it. Armendariz delivers, and Tober fouls it off. Okay, so we're back. Had some technical difficulties there. Our wireless portable modem overheated. Had to pull up the backup. Hope was able to get out of that inning without Channel Islands scoring. I know he struck out the next to last batter on 3-2 count. Didn't catch the last out as I was taking care of the technical difficulties. Channel Islands has a new pitcher, and I think that's Dueri, who played second base the first 2 innings. Now up to bat for Hope, Nathan Estrada. Low for ball 1. Channel Islands also has a new catcher. And it looks like the center fielder who made a great play out in center field has moved to first base. 2 balls, 1 strike for Nathan. Oh, he hits it deep to right center. One hops the fence. He's on his horse. Center fielder just picks up the ball as he's touching second base. He'll easily get to third. Oh, on the slide. He'll jump up from the slide and run in to score the run with a triple and a run scored on the air. Great hustle, heads up, base running by Nathan. I'll bring up Zach Tittle, who struck out his last at bat. Takes inside for ball 1. Ooh. Catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Same pitch for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tittle strikes out for the second time in the first out of the 3rd inning. That'll bring up Mylan Jones with 1 out, nobody on. It's ball 2. Mylan fouls it back behind the plate. Catcher's got room. Tough play just off of the glove. Jones stays alive. Two balls, 2 strikes. Great take for a full count. Oh. Pulls the foul down the right field line, about 10 feet behind first base. Oh, same pitch. This one hit a little bit harder down the right field line, but still foul. That one bounced about 20 feet from the fence. Count remains 3-2. Great at bat there. Fouls 2 off with a full count and draws a walk on the 6th pitch. That'll bring up right fielder Eric Lemberg. Remember, Lemberg hit that high infield fly just over the third baseman's head for an infield double. He takes strike 1. His last at bat, he just missed hitting it. But a heads up play and hustle as he gets to second as the ball kind of curves back in into fair territory down the third base line behind the third baseman. Milan easily takes second on that pitch. Ball 1, strike 1. Milan Jones with stolen base. Low. Pitcher's not so sure about that. Thought he caught the edge of the strike zone, but still called the ball. Two balls and a strike to Eric Lemberg. And takes strike 3. Looking, and Jones on the lazy throw back to the pitcher with a delayed steal of third. That'll bring up Gilbert Sanchez, the shortstop for Hope. Flat out to center, his first at bat. Oh, he rips that one down the third base line. Easily scoring. Milan Jones, what a great at bat right there. For the second run of the inning for Hope. That'll bring up Jeremiah Craig. It's the last at bat. Hit by pitch with 2 strikes. Takes strike 1. Sanchez a conservative lead at first base. Ball 1, strike 1 to Jeremiah Craig. Oh, Duary bounces one in front of the catcher. Gets away from the catcher to the third base side of home plate as Sanchez easily gets second base standing up on the pass ball. Duary bounces another one, but the catcher's able to get a hold of this one. And that'll be ball 4 for Jeremiah Craig, who has safely reached bat his last 2 at-bats. And I'll bring up Joey Legg, who's had 2 base on balls on 10 pitches. Run at first and second. We've got 1 out. Correction, 2 outs. Outside for ball one. It looks like the pitcher may have balked, but apparently time had been called. Runners stay at first and second. Just a wee bit high as it gets over the glove of the catcher, and the runners advance to second and third. Ball two. Duray comes with a strike on the outside corner. Oof. Joey doesn't like the call. Apparently he catches the outside corner. Oh, Joey rips one right back up the middle. Bounces off of the center fielder. Joey Lay's going to go for two, and he's out by a mile for the third out, but the run scores. That'll bring up Armendariz for his second inning of work. He faced four batters last inning, no runs scored. Tittle's still behind the plate. Danini at first. Estrada at second. Sanchez at short, Leg at third as he's just getting out to the field. In left, we still have Jeremiah Craig, and center Mylan Jones, and in right, Eric Lemberg. Going into the top of the fourth, Hope leads Channel Islands 6-0. Armendariz sets and delivers ball one as it curves away out of the strike zone. Same pitch, better but still outside. Throws a fastball high for ball three. Count 3-0. Channel Islands batter taking all the way for strike one, count 3-1. Ooh. Swords at that one for strike 2. Either he wasn't ready or just didn't pick up that pitch. Count is now full at 3-2. Oh. And he fouls one back to the top section of the backstop, and it's stuck in the chain link. Count still full. And a great pitch for strike 3. What a great battle by Armendariz there to get that out. Strike 1 to the second batter of the inning for Channel Islands. Ooh. Swings through strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh. Alrighty. Estrada is able to get to it, tries to make a tough throw, pulls Danini off the first base for an infield single for the Channel Islands batter. Estrada's throw kind of pulled Danini off as the runner was just touching the base. Strike 1. Continuing that interaction there between the runner and Danini. As that throw pulled Danini off the base, the batter had to slow himself down by grabbing the hips of Danini. And he is gone. Tittle with a great throw to get the runner. So the conga move with the Danini at first base didn't pay off as the runner is out at second. Great pop time there by Tittle to get that runner for the second out of the inning. Slowing outside. It's ball 2. That was ball 3 because that last pitch makes it ball 4. 2 outs with a runner at first. Continuing on that put out by Tittle. Runner chose a great pitch. He either got a late start, not enough big lead, or just a cannon by Tittle to throw him out on a curveball with a bullet down the second. Lone outside, ball 1. I think this is Duary up for Channel Islands. Last at bat, he had that short fly ball with the bases loaded for the second out. Ball 2. Followed by a back pick by Tittle down the first, runner safe at first. 2 balls to the strike. High and tight for ball 3. It's long outside. Tittle's able to catch it on the bounce, but that is ball 4. All right, so we have 2 outs, 2 on. Runners at first and second. If that was Duere, then this should be Amanse. Armendariz throws, starts him off with a strike. Right at the bottom of the strike zone. Great pitch with a late movement. Oh, a check swing to the right fielder. And a sliding catch for out number 3 to continue the scoreless streak for Channel Islands. Great play by Eric Lemberg. It looks like he was playing a little bit to the right side and shallow and was able to come in and snag that right off the grass. All right, we head into the bottom of the 4th inning. All right, coming to the plate in the bottom of the 4th for Hope. Zinovich, Danini, and Estrada to start. Delivers high for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Started with the ball. Bozinovic fouled one up, out of play at third base side. Ball low and outside, ball high and inside. Oh. Okay, this was in the triangle. And Boz does again, drops one just outside the reach of the defensive player. That one landed about 10 feet first base side of second and about 15 feet just past the infield dirt. That'll bring up Benini. Nobody on, nobody out, runner at first. Low and outside for ball 1. High for ball 2. And Bozinovic again, just a kind of a weak pop fly, not an obvious hit, hustling down the first. Turns, thought about second, but made a great decision to stay at first. Ooh, Benini thought it was inside, but called strike. Oh. Oh, this is a tough one. Interesting enough, this is an out for Benini, and it was only about 5 feet away from Bozinovic is hit. Just one of those things about baseball. That'll bring up the second baseman, Nathan Estrada. Oh, hardly hit to the shortstop. They get the runner at second, and a great play by the first baseman for the second out. Boy, I was just about to talk about how Estrada hit a one bouncer triple to the right center field fence. Didn't even have a chance as he hits the first pitch sharply to the shortstop for a double play at the end inning. I think that was the first inning. Hope has not scored. And that should bring Noah Barrera to the mound. We also have some other defensive changes. We've got Dylan Douglas catching. At first, Cairo Barba. At second, Brandon Para. Colby Barnes at short. Joey Legg is still at third. Jeremiah Craig in left field. Daniel Ramirez in center. And Brandon Hines in right field. So almost a complete change of the defensive lineup with the exception of third base and left field. Barrera delivers a strike. I think that's 2 strikes. I missed the first pitch. And to answer your question, that was strike 3. What a great pitch there by Barrera as he hammers one down into the strike zone. I think this is 6 of those up for the Channel Island. Ball 1. Outside for ball 2. Not even close for ball 3. Oh, it's a 4-pitch walk for Sixtos. He had a single his first at bat. Well struck ball, as I recall. But I'll bring up Jimenez, who struck out his first at bat. Jimenez takes strike 1. He swings at the high cheese. Strike 2. And looks at strike 3. That was a great pitch. With 2 strikes, you might want to try and foul that one off. Okay, this brings up Duary. Flied out to the first baseman. And Barrera floats one in for strike 1. Duary swings through the second pitch for strike 2. Tries to get him to chase outside, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first. And strike 3 looking. He thrown a bunch of off speed and just blew a fastball right by him there for the 3rd out of the inning. Very effective there the last inning. Again, no runs for Channel Islands. We hit to the bottom of the 5th. With Hope leading 6-0. correction, that's a 9-0 going into the bottom of the fifth. Batter! Last name.
Sanchez.
Thank you.
He flopped it because people aren't here. So Sanchez is hitting this inning and I'm hitting this inning and then everything else is right.
Okay, that'll bring up start off the inning for the Royals. Gilbert Sanchez, followed by Chase Smith and Joey Legg. All right, looks like a little equipment adjustment there for the catcher. Oh, it's hard, it's deep, and it is foul. Oh, it was pretty until that last second. That was a long, hard foul ball for strike one. Getting a little grief from the dugout. Pitcher wisely stays away on that second pitch, low and outside to even the count 1-1. Inside for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls and a strike. Whatever that first pitch was, I don't think that pitcher's gonna come anywhere near. Oh, what a great pitch. He fools Sanchez there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh. Oh, Sanchez rips one down the third base line. Fair. Goes to the left fielder. Was able to keep Sanchez from advancing to second as he rounded first on that hard hit ball down the third base line, which will bring up Chase Smith. Left-handed batter. Lefty-lefty matchup. Outside ball 1. Oh, gets under it, he fouls it back. Heads up right here. In case you were wondering, the ball got fouled back behind home plate, a little bit to the left-hand side. Oh, little hit and run. Well hit ball, but to the center fielder as he ranges to his left to the right center area for the first out. That'll bring up Joey Legg. Joey had 2 base on balls, hard line drive up the middle. He tried to extend that single to a double, was out by a mile on the throw to second. High for ball 1. Oh, hit and run well put right there. Joey drives one hard to right field. Sanchez the third on to hit and run. Another well struck ball by Joey Legg. Runners at first and third with 1 out. Conservative lead by Joey Legg at first base, but draws a throw either way. Strike 1. Batter, last name. Thank you. That'll bring up Aaron Ortega, who takes a strike at the bottom part of the zone for strike 1. Oh. Ortega puts the ball in play, but just hits it. So a high pop fly to the second baseman for the out. That'll bring up Cairo Barba, who was in defensively at first base in the top half of the inning. Low ball 1 for Cairo. Runners at first and third. High. Ball 2. Two balls, 2 outs, 2 runners on. And the Channel Island pitcher fools Barba as he swings through strike 2. High and outside. Count is now 3-1. That's correct. That was the first strike for Barba. Count is now 3-1. Oh, Cairo puts a charge into it, but the center fielder runs back and grabs it for the third out. Well struck ball, but well played defensively by the Channel Islands center fielder. So a couple of hard hit balls, but no runs for Hope there in the bottom of the 5th. Going to the top of the 6th, Hope leads 9-0. Now on the mound for the Royals, Elijah Siza. Let's see if he can keep that 0-run streak alive. Salgado faced 4 batters, 1 hit and 0 runs with 2 strikeouts in the first. Riley faced 6 batters with 3 hits but 0 runs scored in the third and the fourth. Armendariz faced a total of 10 batters, 0 runs scored in the third, 0 runs scored in the fourth. Alrighty. Looks like we might have some defensive changes for the Royals. At third, Jaime Uvale, as Siza delivers strike 1 to Channel Islands batter. Ooh. Fouls it down the first base line. Foul for strike 2. Ooh. Drop third strike, but it gets away from the catcher Dylan Douglas. And great hustle by the batter there. So Siza strikes out the batter, but he reaches safely first base on the drop third strike. Okay. Another tough pitch to handle for Douglas, but he's able to keep it in front of him and also keep the runner at first. Ball 1, strike 1 to Volantes. Oh, gets the outside corner. 2 strikes. Runner's maybe half a step off of first base. And second strikeout for Siza. Well, they say you should be conservative with your lead at first with a left-handed pitcher, but a half a step. Runner gets a slightly bigger lead now than first. Siza bends one in for strike 1. He's got a runner at first who reached on the drop third strike. Siza strikes out the second batter and throws strike 1 to the third batter. Oh. In the dirt. Douglas can't hang on to it as it scoots away from him and the runner advances to second. Siza delivers a great pitch as the Channel Island batter swings through it. And the batter strikes out looking on strike 3. That's 3 straight Ks for Sisa. Although that's 3 Ks, it's only 2 outs as the first runner reached safely on a drop third strike. Channel Island batter swings for the first pitch for strike 1. Oh, he's full. Bounces in the dirt. And scoots just out of the reach of the catcher Douglas, and the runner advances to third. Tough pitch to hit, tough pitch to handle. 2 strikes. And he blows one by him for the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. 4 strikeouts in the inning for Sisa. So Elijah's able to keep that goose egg up on the board for Channel Island. It should bring up Brandon Parra, Dylan Douglas, and Daniel Ramirez for the Royals in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Correction there for the batting order here in the bottom of the 6th. I was correct. It is Brandon Parra who comes to the plate with Bowden Reeser in the on-deck circle. Shadows are just starting to creep over home plate there. As Parra swings through that pitch. One ball's at 2 strikes. Oh, Parra puts a charge into it, right center. A few steps to his right for the right fielder. And just a long out. Boy, squared that one up. That'll bring up Bowden Reeser. Who takes strike 1. Slow. Bowden out of Big Bear High School in Big Bear, California. Takes for ball 2. Three balls and 1 strike now. Bowden Reeser. And Reeser takes ball 4. Thank you. Dylan Douglas, the catcher last inning, stepped up with a runner on, 1 out. Takes outside for ball 1. Low for ball 2 to Douglas. This is, what year is he in now? Great changeup by the left-handed Channel Island pitcher for strike 1. Oh, gets past the catcher, and Reeser will easily advance to second base on the pass ball there. Three balls, 1 strike to Dylan Douglas. Got 1 out, 1 on in the bottom of the 6th. And high for ball 4. Really didn't have much to swing at there. That'll bring up Daniel Ramirez with 1 on and 2 out. Inside for ball 1. Scoots away from the catchers, and the runners easily advance to second and third. Oh, just a little late, and he fouls it down the right field line, down by the batting cages. Foul ball for strike 1. Oh, catches the outside corner for strike 2. Oh, great pitch. Great defensive swing. Fouls it off at third base. Way to stay alive. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 1 out. defensive swing. And they're letting it go foul. Reeser running on contact there. Easily would have been safe on a fair ball, but the ball squirrels out foul down the third base side. Let's try it one more time here. Oh, okay. About mid-range to left field. Reeser goes back, tags up, easily scores. And Dylan Douglas almost caught in no man's land, trying to advance from second to third as the ball gets away from the second baseman, and he advances to third on an errant throw. 2 outs. I think this is Brandon Hines up to bat. Takes high for ball 1. Hines swings through the second pitch to even the count at 1-1. Looks at strike 2 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the Channel Island pitcher floats one at the upper part of the strike zone, and Hines swings through it for strike 3 and the third out. Okay, the Royals, who hadn't scored any runs in the last couple innings, finally get back on the board and lead Channel Islands 9-0. In the top of the 7th, we'll see Bryce Powell, big right-hander. Let's see if he can continue the streak of holding the Channel Island offense in check. He follows Elijah Sisa, who had 4 strikeouts last inning. That sounds funny, but first strikeout was a drop third strike and the runner reached safely. Very effective inning for him. Let's hope Bryce can do the same. Strike 1. Sixto swings through strike 2. Swings through, strike 3 for the first out. I don't know what he's throwing, and I don't think they do either. Ooh. A high cheese, but he chases it for strike 1. Floats one again for strike 2. Now to the defense of the hitters. We do have the shadows coming in with the pitcher in the sunlight and the plate partly in the shade. Powell tries to get the batter to chase low and outside, ball 1. And he just misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just high. Count is now full. Looks like he loses the grip there a little bit, high and inside for ball 4. As Channel Islands' first inning pitcher draws a walk. Oh. First pitch, line drive right back up the middle to the center fielder who brings it in, holds the runner at second. Great pitch, great hit, great defense. Powell delivers strike 1. So we got 1 out, a walk, and a single. Oh. And another hard hit ball, but right at the left fielder. The runner at first didn't quite pick it up initially. It was almost to second, but luckily gets back safe on the throw that's just to the home plate side of first base. So we've got a strikeout, a walk, a single, and a line drive out to the left fielder. 2 outs, 2 on. Just high, ball 1. Okay, as we look from left to right, you can see the shadows are coming in and right around the third baseman. Inside corner for strike 1, count 1-1. Shadows are creeping around home, a little bit on the right side of the infield. About of the third from the foul line to the left field side. Ooh. Powell delivers strike 2. So we got 2 on. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, high chopper. Kind of in between hops there. Not sure whether to call that a infield single or a potential fielder's choice. Looked like the shortstop wanted to go to second, felt the runner was there, threw the ball to first, runner safe. It's a high chopper, just a tough play for the shortstop there. All right, we've got a, looks like a runner for the catcher. All right. Powell delivers. Back up the middle. And Channel Island scores their first run of the game here in the top of the 7th inning. On back-to-back hits. Powell delivers high for ball 1. Okay, bases are still loaded, still 2 outs. Change up. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, bases loaded. Nine to 1 is the score now. Strike 2. Powell is pitching strikes. The balls are just falling for Channel Island in this inning. Another great pitch, fouled off down third base side towards the Channel Island dugout. Strike 2. That's high for a ball. Ooh, and strike 3. Powell, what a great job pitching. Ball's just kind of found a hole for the Channel Islands, allowing them to score their first run. Okay, we head into the bottom of the 7th. 9 to 1. Looks like Sixto coming to the mound for Channel Islands. Batter last name. Take strike one. Fouls it off for strike two. I think this is Smith up for the Royals. Let's double check. The lineup's changed a couple times since the beginning of the game. Oh, strike two. He fouls the third pitch off. Up and over the right field fence and into the parking lot behind the Royals dugout. So, he's making contact, just not quite where it needs to go. Great take right there by Smith. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Takes a deep breath. Walks around, shakes it off. Great at bat. Strikeout, but a great at bat. He had fought there for 3 pitches after getting 2 strikes. Batter last name. Now up to bat, third baseman Barnes. And an easy at bat for Barnes as he's hit by pitch and takes first base. Then I'll bring up Ortega, the designated hitter. Oh, a hit and run on. Barnes almost to second, safely gets back in front of the throw as the center fielder makes a great accurate throw to first base, but not quite in time. Great barrel on the bat there for Ortega, but just allowed out. Some great hustle by Barnes there at first. So I've got 2 outs now. Cairo Barbara takes a called strike at the top of the zone for strike 1. 2 outs, 1 runner on at first. No balls, 1 strike. Inside, evens the count at 1-1. Oh, Cairo puts a charge in 1 on the hit and run. Right at the left fielder who doesn't realize it was the 3rd out. Now he does, and he's running back in. All right. Some great barrels, but nothing comes of it. Okay, at the end of 7, scores 9-1 Royals. should be bringing Chase Ingram to the mound for the Royals. And we have a new catcher, Aaron Ortega. Okay, so if I'm reading this lineup correctly, we've got Bowden Reeser at short, Jeremiah Craig in left field, Connor Lopes at third base, Barnes at third base, Salgado is the designated hitter, and not on defense. We've got Welch at first, Estrada at second base, Ortega catching as I mentioned, Ramirez in right field, and Smith in center field. Chase Ingram follows Bryce Powell, who was pitching strikes. Started off with a strike, a walk. It was a full count walk. Just missed that last pitch. Had a single. Fly out to the left fielder. Then an infield single and another single, allowing Channel Islands to score their first run. So the pitchers have been very effective for the Royals. Sixto steps up the plate for Channel Island. Foul ball for strike one. And misses for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside for ball 3. Correction. That was ball 2. The following pitch, ball 3. Now, count is full at 3-2. Strike 3. For the first out of the inning. Great job by Ingram to fight back and get that strike out for his first batter. And first out of the inning for Hope. So bring Jimenez to the plate. He looks at strike 1. Shadows are increasing on the infield and across home plate while the pitcher remains in the sun. Jimenez swings through, strike 2. And strike 3, swinging for Jimenez. Tough day for Jimenez today. It's just baseball for you. That'll bring to the plate Duere. Outside for ball 1. Dory swings through that pitch for strike 2. Oh, high chopper. Second can't find it right away. And still makes a great play to get the runner at first. I think that was Estrada playing second. And another goose egg for the Channel Islands. And the top of the 8th. Whoever thought he was safe, but he slowly walks back to the dugout. On deck batter. Last name.
They want to be anonymous. Are there a lot of freshmen here?
I don't know. I've got lineup, then an updated lineup I'm looking at here. Trying to combine the two. Yeah. Now up the bat for the Royals, Bowden Reeser. Outside for ball 1. Reeser takes high for ball 2. It's high for ball 3. Reeser swings through that one for strike 1. I think he just wants to see another pitch. Pitcher yanks it outside for ball 4. That'll bring up Jeremiah Craig. High for ball 1. Ball outside, and Reeser easily steals second base ahead of the throw. High for ball 3. Swings that through for strike 1. A late swing to get another pitch. Count is now full for Jeremiah Craig. And he takes ball 4. That'll bring up Barnes, who got hit by pitch his last at bat. Okay, we have runners at first and second with nobody out. Royals lead 9-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Catch the inside corner for strike 1. Outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh, fouls it back right at the camera for strike 2. High for ball 2, even to count 2-2 with 2 runners on. And he looks at strike 3 for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Elijah Salgado. Salgado takes high, but it's called strike. Reese a healthy lead at second base. Correction, Reeser. Salgado takes strike 2. Two on, 1 out, 2 strikes. That's high. That's strike two. Two outs, two strikes. And strike three for the third out. All right, so after 8.5, the Royals lead 9-1. But it looks like we're going to come back out for the bottom half, give our Royals a few at bats. I think we're just going to do the 9. I don't think they have enough pitching to go 10. They're playing 9 complete innings.
So this is last.
Yeah. That was a win, but I think we're still playing 9 innings.
Yeah. I know because there's no official umpire that can't start the game early.
Yeah, they could, if, I think the agreement before the game was, hey, we're going to go 9 complete so everybody gets at bats.
Hey, Xander, no, come on, we're not done.
Oh, not this way. It is 8-8.
Batter. Last name. Thank you. Due up for the Royals. Welch will be the first batter. And it looks like at the lineup, followed by Estrada and then Ortega.
Your brother's pitching. You gotta stay in the line. Yeah. There.
New pitcher for the Channel Island Baseball. Delivers strike one to Welch. Oh, Welch put a charge in it down the third base line, just over the third baseman. Rounds first, but hits the brakes. Great hit there by Welch. Braden looked at a few and then just hit one hard. Now at the plate for the Royals, Nathan Estrada. Oh, little chopper to third base. Fair ball right off the top. Oh. Umpire's calling a foul ball. Apparently the sun is in his eyes as well. Oh, wee bit inside. Great play by the catcher to keep it in front of him and the runner at first as the ball sneaks behind the batter. Oh, way to mix up the pitches there. That must have looked way outside after the last pitch, but it catches the outside corner. Oh. All right. Another pitch behind the batter, but the catcher can't grab it. Evens the count 2-2 as Braden Welch advances to second base. Loses the handle on that one. Ball 3. And high for ball 4. Puts runners at first and second. For Aaron Ortega, no. Looks like Brendan Hines is coming to the plate. And he takes one on the thigh, a little off-speed pitch. Jogs down the first base. Batter last name. That'll bring Salgado to the plate. Who's aggressive swing for strike 1. Great block by the catcher. Evens the count 1-1 there. Alone in the dirt on the last pitch. High and inside where Salgado has to duck and it goes behind his head. Great play by the catcher to catch that. A little chirping from the Royals dugout about wearing that pitch. Pitch goes behind the batter again. Catcher can't catch up to it, and Welch easily scores from third. Now we have runners at second and third. Oh, tough bounce for the shortstop. Keeps it in front of him, but Salgado reaches safely. Add her last name. Thank you. All right. That'll bring up Estrada for the Royals. Inside in the dirt, great block by the catcher. Shadows have increased now onto the field, covering the pitcher's mound, almost all of the infield grass. We still have a little bit of sunlight on the second baseman side as he has to raise his hand to cover the sun. Speaking of the second baseman, ball's hit right at him. And second out. Got him in a rundown here. Catcher makes a great play for the third out. Correction, second out. Apparently I was the only one confused at how many outs there were. All right, 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. Should bring up Ortega. Takes high for ball 1. Outside for ball 2. Inside for ball 3. And high for ball 4. I'll bring up Ramirez, the right fielder. Pinch runner for Ortega. Inside for ball 1. And actually that was Mylan Jones who would get hit by pitch. Now coming to the plate for the Royals, Smith. Smith takes outside pitch for strike 1. Just catching that outside corner. Oh. Ground ball a second. And there's the third out. And the game. Alrighty, that'll do it for me, John Legg, and the coach's radar. Thanks for watching.